Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Wednesday night. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. This is Bose 831 Gaming. And guess what, folks? We're getting started with a new Twitch live stream series. We're playing Farming Simulator 22, except we're on a new map the new year. We're starting off on Alma, Missouri, a US map, as you can see right here. Yep. And without much further ado, we're going to just jump right into it. And this is the first episode of my Twitch live stream series, Alma, Missouri, Farming Simulator 22 Premium Edition. Without much further ado, let's get right into it. And so here we are, folks, jumping right in. This is my farmhouse. We got our sleep trigger, and I think how we're gonna do this whole thing, we're gonna just jump right in. For the most part, with the base equipment. We're gonna kind of work our way up from scratch. You start out on New Farmer. We're playing on New Farmer. We're gonna do New Farmer normal difficulty. You start out with $100,000, and we're gonna play. I think starting out with the default equipment. I don't think I'm gonna make any changes there. Let's see what we start out with. Let's go to our own items and let's see what we got here. We got a Case Maxim CVX 115. That's 145 horsepower tractor in a medium tractor category. We got a John Deere 6230R. That's 280 horsepower. We got a John Deere 4755 at 190 horsepower. Harvester, we got a Case Axial Flow 7150. Let's see. We got a John Deere Gator. Bratner trailer. Headers for the header and corn header for the harvester. Cultivator, seeder, planter. We got mowers already. Got a tedder, windrower, baler. Let's see. Now, since I'm playing with we'll probably play with the liftable bales. I may swap the baler out for the liftable bale version of this. Let's see. That's Massey Ferguson. Do we have a liftable bale version of this? Let's see. MFRB 4160V. Let's see here. All right. I guess technically I could have went through into the Massey Ferguson section and looked at it that way. Yeah, we'll probably swap that baler out. In fact, I may even go with the when we get to the point where I'm baling, I'm probably even gonna do like use a quick bale or fast bale for our baling purposes. All right. So I guess technically we can go ahead and sell the baler. So owned items, baler. Yeah, we'll sell that. I don't know if I'm going to use the cultivator or not. Is this the planter? Is that direct drill? Okay, the Converlin Optima. Don't think we'll use this one either, do we? Let's see. Because we're going to play with precision farming, so I need okay. Planter. Does direct drill matter for? I'm kind of a little fuzzy on planters with precision farming. It's been a while. Trying to think, does it matter if the planter is direct drill or not? Definitely matters for the seeder, but I'm not sure about the planter. Seeders. Alright, so let me think this out here. No, crops is this. Yeah, we want to do a direct drill. So yeah, it does matter. So I was kind of fuzzy on that because it's been a little bit since I played with precision farming and using a planter per se. What is this? What does the seeding options mod do? That just gives me the direct drill option, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, that requires 300 horsepower. Do I have anything that has 300 horsepower? Alright, let me go back to my tractors. I don't think we have anything with that much juice. 190, 280, and I think that's small, right? 145. So, 280 and 190 if we're going to keep our starting tractors. And that's 180. Okay. Alright, so let me make sure that I don't. Alright, so we can go back to seeders and planters. And that's the one we have by default. Yeah, we'll just keep the default on that one for now, but we're definitely gonna have to swap out our. We need a direct drill planter, so we need to find if we're gonna use. Is there a version of the Optima RS that I have installed that is direct drill? So let me go. I guess the fastest way to do that would be to go by brand. Okay, And that's the standard Optima RS. And do we have a modded version of that one? Okay, yeah. So I think this is it right here. We want to buy that one, and we want to sell the other version that we have, the non-modded one. Alright, with the cedar, that's direct drill, so we don't really have to change anything there. I think the mowers are fine for now. We don't need to do anything there. For now, I think we'll keep all of the default equipment. Alright. So we'll just need to come back, and when the time comes, we will need to purchase a baler. Alright, so I'm sorry for the kind of delayed look into getting started here, but let's see what we got here. Crops on the map include a little bit of everything. We got all of your defaults plus the premium expansion crops. As we roll over here to the second page, you got your grass oil seed. We also got some additional crops in addition to the bonus crops from the premium expansion. We got rye, peas, alfalfa. I think, and the rest of them are the premium crops. So just a few additional things on here. All right. And let's see what other kind of products we got on here. We got methane, plays a much more significant role on this map. And what else do we got here? We got dried corn, peas, alfalfa, propane, corn flour, fine corn flour, cornbread, sweet cornbread, pumpkin pie, apple pie, popcorn, butter popcorn, apple juice, pineapple juice, orange juice, lemonade, ketchup, pumpkin, lemon, orange, pineapple, apple, pizza, pineapple pizza, and I think those are from some other mods that I have installed. Yeah. Alright, so what else we got here? We start out on here with you got a cow barn, sheep barn, and horse stables. As I understand it, the pigs are on the map, and you have another cow barn, but you have to buy properties to have access to those other farms. You can kind of see there's one over in this area, and then if you go up to the top right, it looks like there's another farm area over here, but you won't see those animals until you purchase those lands. Since we're trying to grind it out here, we won't. I lost my train of thought there, but since we're trying to grind it out, we have to work our way up to earn our money so that we can get some of these other properties and do some other things. If we're going to do pigs, which I do want to work my way over to doing. Let's see what How much money am I going to need to get that? Oh, I'm going to need to earn 204,000 just to get that property, or I could get a loan and we could just jump right into getting that. I'm going to need 294,000 for farmland 35, or again, I could just go ahead and get loans and we could just own all three. But first, we're going to get started by working some contracts, earn a little money, and then take it from there. So without much further ado, let's just jump right into it, making sure I have everything set up to make sure we got autosave turned off. And let's rename our save game here. This is our Alma. Where's my there we go. And we'll do Alma Twitch. Live. Alright. Keep the time scale at 3x. Economic difficulty, like I said, that will be normal. We'll keep traffic on for now. Seasonal growth set. Days per month, we'll keep that at 2 days. Fix visual month off. Snow on. Crop destruction on. Plowing on. Field stones on. Weeds on. Dirt normal. For now, we'll keep automatic engine start on. Braking, stop and go, trailer fuel limit on. Fuel usage normal. And all of the AI workers are set to off. And those are going to be our settings. Keep the help window on for now, but that we'll play with that as needed. Zone markers on, info trigger on, field info on, money units dollar because we're doing American, measuring unit again American, so we'll do miles, temperature American, Fahrenheit, area unit acres American, and I think that's pretty much the major stuff. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. Let's work a few contracts. Let's see what we got here. We got baling, fertilizing, harvesting, and a few harvesting. So let's go right to the simple stuff first. Let's do the fertilizing. So let's go. Now, I could have used my own equipment, but we just go ahead and grab what's out there. And in order to complete this contract, we're going to need to buy some fertilizer. So we'll go ahead and buy some fertilizer from the shop. So we get a big bag of fertilizer, at least one. Let's start there. Well, where is the shop? Number 2. Oh, duh, like. But I'm going to have to kind of get a feel for navigating my way around the map. This is my first tour on this map. In fact, let's go ahead and do couple of those. Alright, get in position. Refill fertilizer spreader. Alright, 2,000 liters. Alright, and we're going to field 22. Where is field 22 on the map? Alright. Looking for field 22. And my eyes are messing with me. Having trouble. Okay. Oh, that's right. Oh my, that's a massive one there, isn't it? Wow. Let's see. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this, so let's see if we can fire that up. A target location. Okay, right there. It says position is blocked or unreachable. So let's try that again. Go to pick up target. Oh, that's right. That's a. All right. So how do we get? Oh, hello. That's the rail. So we want to go here. Oh man, it's been a while since I've done this. Alright, so how do we get out of here? And I still don't know if I'm going in the right direction or not. I'm just trying to follow what I believe is the general flow here. At least that's where the roads seem to be taking me. Alright, running stop signs. Yeah, is that the road? No, the traffic kind of answers that question, huh? So let's see if I try to set destination and I'd send it over here. Pick a target rotation. Select that. Alright, okay, so he's trying to drive and he just got stuck with traffic. Alright, so let's try that one more time. Set destination, location, rotation, select. And he's fine until he starts dealing with traffic. So this is some functionality that's in Farming Simulator 22 that's kind of automated, but still leaves much to be desired on console. But it does work a little bit. It's super temperamental, but your vehicles can auto drive to a certain degree. But like I say, the functionality is very limited, but the fact that you can even do it at all on console is something in and of itself. It's certainly not as robust as Courseplay if you're playing on the PC, but it's still a little something. Alright. So we got our little AI guy driving away to the work site, and we kind of get to look at some of the scenery around here and get a little feel for this USA map. And it's a very nice map, a very American looking map. It's definitely got a very USA feel and does not look like a European map pretending to be an American map. It's very much laid out like how this stuff would look in America. And from what I understand, it's taken straight from actual satellite shots of the actual location. So it's pretty solidly accurate. Alright, so here we are. And we're doing field 22. What the f... Hold on one moment. Alright, my apologies there, just got the background throwing me off there. My apologies. Alright, let me find the entry point for this field. I think it's right about here. Make sure that's the right one. Alright. Alright, so let's go get it. And again, we're just doing the fertilizer spreading contract. Shouldn't be too much damage. Alright. And I wasn't thinking I should have grabbed a modded piece of equipment so we could have kind of blazed through this a little bit faster, but it's okay. Shouldn't take us too long to get this contract knocked out, even though this is one of the more massive fields on this map. and also very irregular shape. So there's that. But for the most part, as we're just getting started on this series, it's just going to be kind of boring working, well, depending on your perspective, so whether it's boring or exciting or whatever, what have you. But first, just starting out, we're going to work contracts so we can get our money up to get bigger and better things and more shiny toys, if you will. But since this is a big field, it's gonna take a little bit to get it all fertilized and whatnot. And I probably did not make a good call on how much fertilizer I put in the spreader, but we shall see. But I'm a little rusty on doing this part of the game because I've been, you know, in my last series we're a long way out from the grinding part, and the last map that I played on, we were on Silver Run Forest, and that was more of a forestry map, so I'm kind of a bit out of practice on how you do things on a farming map, more so than a forestry map. But we'll get it all figured out and kind of learn or relearn how to do things together. And that's going to be the beauty of the series. It's going to be fun, and I'm definitely, you know, looking forward to getting back in that farming groove. Man, this field is massive. Jeez, please. My goodness, yeah, and I'm already down to the 900s in my fertilizer. Yeah, not the best call on that. So let's see how far I do get with what supplies I did decide to bring along. And the other thing I just want to make sure I do is that I don't miss too much, because if you miss stuff, then I won't get credited for completing the contract, and we definitely don't want to run into that whole scenario either. But man, oh man, I got my work cut out for me just on this one contract alone. But the flip side of that, though, is I should get paid pretty good. I will flip back here in just a second and look and see what that number is. Man, what a massive field. I don't know how many acres this one is. Again, as you can see, this is just me going around painting the edges before I come back into the center. And I'm really just getting started here. I'm also just about to run out of supplies, so that was really not the brightest call on the supplies there. In fact, I'm gonna run out before I even finish getting all of the edges of the field. Going around there and going around all of the edges. Gotta love it. Boom. And I am out. Alright, so that was a brilliant call there. And let's see, where am I? Wow. Alright, so just gonna have to go back out here, and we're gonna have to fill the spreader to capacity, and then we'll come back at it. So that was unfortunately a colossal waste of my time to a certain degree, and your time, and not making sure I had the supplies I needed for the first trip out to our job site. So we'll have to rectify that the second time around. But for right now, we're just going back on a little road trip to make sure that we have what we need. Or actually, what I could do just to save, well, I don't own the land, but I've had to own the land to do that with. So we'll drive all the way out there. We're headed back to the shop one more time. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to do this just for aesthetic purposes. This is where I should have started when we first jumped in today, because this is literally the sign. Welcome to Alma. So let's go. But that's where we should have jumped in at. Alright. Alright, but we're headed back to the shop to get more supplies. And this time, do a better job of making sure that we have enough supplies. Make sure, is that my turn? Where am I? Where am I? No. So we gotta make our way all the way down here to the shop. See the nice little pretty town here. It's a very nice town, passing the ketchup factory. Alright, that's a propane shop. It's a very nice town. It's this very lived in feel. See the grain mill over there. Various other shops. There's your railroad crossing. More shops, downtown bakery, so on and so forth. Diners, garage, and is that? Yeah, we're coming up on the shop now. Should be. Did I miss it? Yeah, it's right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all of the solid fertilizer pallets that we need. Let's just go ahead and buy the mother load. Spend 13 grand on it. Make sure we have as much as we need. Yeah, it looks like there's some visual glitching going on where you can't see the fertilizer in the trailer, but it is there. You can see that. It shows capacity in the bottom right of your screen. It's kind of a little bit hard to see, but we're up to 60,000 liters here. Because that's a huge field, I just don't want to take any chances. So we'll do 4 more. Now I'm just going to max the spreader all the way up, all the way out. Make sure we don't come up short at all. Fill it all the way up to its max capacity. And we'll have supplies here again when we need them. And be used for other contracts or other purposes. Alright, so let's head back out this time and hopefully we got it under control now. Yep. Of course, it helps if you are going in the right direction. So to get that turned around and get this whole thing turned around and pointed in the right direction. And I think this time I'll drive it myself. I just wanted to show off the automatic driving, like that functionality is in the game on console, but it's super quirky, super temperamental. Still also at the same time kind of neat. Just hope though for the next version, Farming Simulator, they smooth that out or make a whole heck of a lot and make that more robust system, especially when you're talking about running it on some of these so-called next-gen consoles. The series that I do is, of course, on the Xbox Series X, but you know, whether it be this, the Xbox Series X, or the PlayStation 5, which I know majority of you is a platform that many of you game on, especially in the console space. On the PC, obviously, the sky's the limit there because there's no limit to what you can do other than your storage space. Alright, so here we are back at it. Let's get this thing turned on and finish painting our edges, and then we'll work our way into other portions of the field. But as you can see, we got our work cut out for us here. This big field. And look, you can see how I went around all of these edges and I'm still not finished yet. That is crazy. And I still haven't met the other edge that I was painting where I had stopped at yet. That's crazy. As you can see in the mini heads-up display, it's showing in blue the areas that I covered, brown is the areas that I need to cover. Alright, and we're still going and still haven't met that mark yet. That is crazy. And again, all we're doing is just the edges. This is crazy. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This has got to be the largest circle I've ever went in, or the largest loop, I guess I should say. It's not a perfect shape of anything, but you can call it a loop when you're going around the edges, regardless of whatever the primary shape is. This is no basic contract on this one. And if I turn the automated worker loose on this, his head would probably explode. And right now I'm just trying to get a handle on what's worked and what needs to be worked. Alright. Slowly but surely we're gonna get this thing knocked out. Man, I picked a doozy to start the whole thing off with, didn't I? That's if you're gonna kick it off, go big or go home, right? And even given all this that I'm doing now, we're still only touching, just barely scratching the surface of this entire field. It's insane. Alright. Close that gap, come back around, and keep on track. It's insane how much we still have to cover. That's just a testament to how massive this field it really is. Oops, don't want to do that. I'll go back because I missed an area there and we don't want to do that because that will definitely impact contract completion. Alright, well, we're getting closer, but still got a long way to go. Just think, this is just the first of many contracts. I'll probably do just to kind of speed things up in between episodes, as I may end up working some of these contracts off camera, and I'll just give you updates when we come back in episode to episode, but we'll see how that all plays out, because I don't want every episode to be about working contracts per se. Although if you're new to the game this year, coming in 2024, these might be all new things or new concepts to you, and you might want to see it at least once or twice till you get the hang of it. And if you are new to the game, I just want to welcome you to the farming simulator community. There's a lot of nice shiny things out there. There's a lot of great modders, a lot of great people, and you're going to love this game. It really becomes one of those bad habits that you love. I don't even know if I want to frame it as a bad habit, but it'll just come one of those habits that you one of those things that you can kind of get addicted to. There's always something to do. For me, it's also very, very, very therapeutic. Alright. And we're still plugging away, man. We still got quite a bit of area to cover, but we're getting closer. Getting this thing completed. Alright, now it's just trying to close the loop so we can go ahead and finish this contract. Alright, so getting close, getting close. We're burning through all of those materials too, though. This is almost one of the ones where you want it to end, but you don't want it to end type of deal. But we're getting closer. It's just crazy that been spreading all this time and we still have not closed this thing out yet. Okay, it's like, okay, didn't I just do this loop? This is a different loop that's part of the same area. And if we run out of supplies again, I'm gonna be so miffed. But that's a real possibility. We're down into our 30s in a percentage of supplies here, and we're still got a ways to go in this field. Alright, getting close to the final destination, looks like. Just a little bit worried about the running out of supplies again. Alright, down to 29% supplies. Alright. Close that gap. Got a big loop of open space here. Yeah. And now we're running up, creating scenarios where we got missed areas of the field, which is not what I wanted. And now we're coming up on another big open area. Wow. Nothing quite like this. We're probably gonna run out of supplies before I finish this. Wow, this is a whole different section of the field. That's pretty big. That's crazy. Yep, this is going to be tonight's episode, man. This one field. I know how to pick them, don't I? Man, oh man. I don't even know what to say. Yeah. There's a very real possibility that I will run out of supplies before we finish this. And we filled the spreader to its maximum capacity. That is insane. Definitely in that danger zone now. 19%. All right. Down to 16%. What, 14%? %. And now we just gotta find what do we need to hit to get the contract completed. Let's see, what does the contract look like? 97%. So where is that 3% at? Trying to find this whole little 3% piece. Ah, here we go. 99%. Man, this is crazy. This is absolutely bonkers. So we just need to find that 1% and we'll be done. I can see it right there. All right, here we go. %. 3%. 2%. All right. Contract is completed. So we're going to go ahead and collect. And that's a cool $49,078. All right, but that was quite an effort. So let's pop back over to our gator. And we're back at the Alma sign. Let's hop out and take a look here at the sign. And let's think about what we want to do next. Let's go over to our contracts. You know, like I said, we're going to have to kind of grind it out a little bit. We got another fertilizing contract on field 17. What does 17 look like? Do we need any more rude surprises like we got on the previous one? 17 is also massive, but a more straight up looking endeavor. So that's the next one we'll take, I think. let's go back down to contracts, and we'll borrow items for that, and go straight to the shop. And same thing, we're gonna go ahead and fill it on up. And while that's dropping, we'll go ahead and order 8 more for 13 grand. So it looks like fertilizing is in our future today. And like I say, early on we're just going to work contracts, and then we'll gradually get into some other things. We'll start working our animals. For now, I think we'll keep the horse barn. Horses are kind of weird. I don't know if I want to get into doing horses or not in this series, so I got to think on that a little bit, on if I want to do that, or we'll just go ahead and move that out of the way and replace it with a different animal type, or just remove it altogether. But let me think on that, and we'll come back on the next episode and I'll get that figured out. Alright, so we have our fertilizer. And I got to get my logistics back here, so let me go to the map. Let's see where I'm at and which way I'm pointing. So I do have to turn this way, I think, right? And then once I'm there, we're going to make a right through the town center. And we're going to 17. So we got to go all the way up here. Yeah, so this is cool. Let's see. Let's see if we could do the automated guy again this time to get all the way over here. So let's do set Y, set destination, pick a target rotation. Alright, here we go. Let's see how our guy does. And this is us hopping in, going along from the ride, and this is from the cab view. Passing a little warehouse and a little residential area over there, and there's your traffic coming in. Propane dealer, boom, and we're out of commission already. Traffic ignored me and just ran right into me. So let's do this real quick here. Turn it off. Turn them back on. Will they not get in the way of my guy again? That dum-dum just turned right out into me like I did not exist. But that's another thing that they need to improve on significantly between this version of Farming Simulator and the next. Because AI that we have these days is way more advanced than that. And there's no legitimate reason why the automated vehicles in this game should be that stupid. Alright, there's a gator and an Alma sign, so we're getting close. And we're passing, what is that? What dealer is that over there? That's Sawmill. Alright, yeah, I get the guy has made it to the destination. And aside from that little snafu where the traffic pulled out into him, he was actually correct. It was just the traffic that did him in, not the AI per se on that situation. At least the AI for the automated tractor driving. The main game AI for the traffic was screwed up on that one. Alright, so we got automatic application right on. Alright, it's at the maximum 42-meter width. Alright, so let's go. And this is the same as it was on the previous field, although this is more straight up, so it should go a bit more faster. Which is typically what fertilizing contracts are. And it's usually, if you don't want to do some of the other stuff, it's a quick way to make some fast money. It's just focus on doing the fertilizing contracts. And that's it. But it just all depends on what kind of gaming experience you want to have. And the only thing about this field is, again, it's another massive field, but it's more of a conventional shape field, so that will be very helpful getting this one done in an expeditious manner. The only thing here, though, is as we're making our way down to finally making our way down to the end of the field, is just the size of this field and that it's still going to take a little bit of time to get this done, and it's more of a straight line one than one that zigzags all over the place. Alright, we made one pass, so we're coming back down. And I wonder, can I hire an AI worker now? Will they be able to finish this up without losing their minds? This field is a more normal one, so we're gonna turn that on and see how they do. And while he's doing that, let me see if I can position. A screenshot. Well, there we go. And there. And where are we? One dog. And then I want to go ahead and do my screenshot. And then let's go see how our worker is doing. Okay, I see they are driving around here. This already has me a little bit concerned. Where are they going? Okay, did our worker tap out? Alright, our worker seemed to have tapped out. Yep, keeps tapping out. Can you work that out, guy? And this is a straight line field, and he's struggling on that. This field doesn't have a lot, any crazy angles or anything, really. But got him going this time, at least till we get to the end of the field, and we'll have to see if he still wants to dance once he gets to the edge of the field. Alright, he's doing better this time. So it seems. Again, he hasn't got to any decision points yet, so we'll see if he makes it all the way through once he has to get to the point in the field where he has to make some decisions. Let's see, you're almost there. You're at the edge of the field, about to be. Let's see how good he will be or not be and trying to figure out what to do next. Hey, already don't like the missing some areas of the field there, as you can see in the heads-up display. Alright, so he got turned around all right. All right. Doing okay this time, but again, he's fine in a straight line. Let's see how he does once he gets to the edge of the field. You see the contract is 70% complete. Alright, he's almost at the edge of the field. Let's see what he does. This should be interesting, huh? See if the worker uses his big brain or his little brain. Got a few more beats before he gets there. And this is what it looks like from inside the cab. Now, a lot of guys that play realistic, on PC and even on, and to a certain degree, some on console, they play with the in-cab view just to add to the realism. Not my preference per se, because you don't have some of the feedback that you would in real life, so it's much more difficult to play it that way, in my humble opinion, and just less fun for me. But some guys that are hardcore to play it more realistic, and that's what they do. See if my man can figure it out this time. Alright, he's turning. He's making the turn. He's making the turn. He's backing up. He's backing up. He's lining up his equipment. And he spazzed out. Alright, here you go. So let me just go ahead and do this edge manually. That's it. Cut that off. Alright, let's get fired up. Alright, and bring that worker back in. And away we go. Alright, and worker's doing his thing. But he's fine in a straight line, as they say. Alright, well, looks like the worker may wrap this one up without much more issues. But I'm sure that's in part because this is another straight shot. And there you have it. Alright, so that should be it. Let's see. On the contracts. Yeah, completed. Field 17, collect. Boom. Back at it. And back at the main location. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got a baling contract, a couple of cultivating contracts. Those are pretty straight up 13 and 23. Let's see, what does 13 and 23 look like? Because we could probably turn those on, do those and turn those on and just have the worker automate those. '23 doesn't look too bad. Where's 13 at? Both of those are just pretty simple fare. But you don't make much money off the cultivation contracts. Your most profitable contracts are always going to be your fertilizing contracts and your harvesting contracts, more specifically your fertilizing contracts. That's our biggest harvesting one we got. And then that baling one's 14 grand, but there's a lot of steps involved in that. And definitely if I do that, I'll probably do that off camera. Let's go ahead and fire up the $9,000 cultivating one. We'll borrow the equipment. That also gives us a chance to showcase working with new pieces of equipment, so that's always cool as well. Low key, it's a good way if you're kind of new to the game as a new player to just get familiar with some of the different pieces of equipment that are available in the game and how some of that works. Alright, so we're going to field 23 this time. Make sure, let me get a map here. Let me find my location. Turn the wrong direction. Out there, fella. Okay. This tractor right here is a bit challenging to drive. I'm seeing already. Steering this one is a little bit tricky. That's that whole grab steering deal. And we want to do length right. So where's the path to the road right here? So we're just come right here. Oh my. Time kind of got away from me there. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. This has been Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch, and this is the first episode of my new Twitch live stream series on the Alma, Missouri map. Look forward to an exciting season and many more episodes, and we're gonna do some amazing things in this series and on this map. All the episodes in this series will be uploaded to my YouTube channel in their entirety. As always, like I say, if you're not having fun doing what you do, then what are you doing? These episodes will be uploaded to my YouTube channel in their entirety. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't. Either way, let me know, let me know, let me know. That's the only way I can get better and improve and give you what you want to see. I'm Bose 831 Gaming on most of the major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth. Alright, get that. Alright, I'm going to hire a worker, fire them up and get them going. Like I say, I work some of these contracts, possibly work some more of these contracts off camera. We'll see what we're working with from there, and we'll come back into it on the next episode. I'll give you folks a heads up then when we jump back into it on where we're at. That's all we got for tonight. That's what it is for tonight. Twitch, Alma, Missouri, live Twitch live stream series, Farming Simulator 22, Premium Edition, and I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night.